What can the community do to curb young men from being so violent and murderous?
Ready to see them and just talk with them and show them the right and school them. Talk with them and encourage them. My son, I'm asking you please, in the name of Jesus, don't pick up badness. Badness don't pay. Badness lead you astray. Badness send you to prison. Badness make you see you fool and can't eat your food.
Alright, first, you know, say on a big man level now, and more creativity. We need more creativity in our community. Because the community lack of creativity. You see me, you can't see that. We lack of creativity.
So when I teach them good, they will come and do good.
I see what you know is in our community. I be a gangster in there and I take pure revenge.
First of all, it all starts with the culture of the community. You cannot have a community with a culture that supports crime and violence. First of all, a community is a family. So once you have your family, you want to look out for them and you want them to be their true selves. And as human beings, we're all one, we're all connected, and our true nature is love. So if you see a person doing wrong and you don't speak up about it, you don't love a person. For me personally, there's a lot of hypocrisy in the community. When individuals watch the news, they agree with the news and say that it is wrong. But at the end of the day, when they are to take the action in the community and speak up against the young men or young boys that are carrying out these acts, they are not doing so. So we need to start by changing the culture. We need to start by encouraging young men, young boys to express their feelings and express their selves. There are a lot of ways they can do it through sports, through school, through activities. But we as individuals, as females, women, mothers, sisters, nieces, aunts, we need to not support them and be a hypocrite. Because when we see them doing stuff, we support them, and then when we see it highlighted in the media, we go against it. We're being hypocrites. So to change a mindset of an individual, you start by changing the culture that a young boy that is going to grow up in. You have to create it that so when he sees that there is violence and crime going on around him, he sees other persons going into that field, he can be aware that that is wrong. And he does not have to refrain from not speaking up about it, but he can go ahead and speak against it. He can also be brave enough to speak to his peers about it. So we have to set a culture where we don't just condole it and we don't condole the wrongs that they do, but instead we speak up about it, speak against it, and tell them to be brave enough to know that that is the wrong path and that they should not sit back and watch it happen. So we as individuals, if you see a person going on the wrong path and you say to them that is wrong and you're trying to guide them to the right, that is love, and that is the most wonderful thing you can give to a community.
It comes from the home. So as a parent, we have to monitor your children, teach them the way to go, because you can't leave them to society for society to bring them up. You have to bring them up from home. So when you have your child, spend time with them, educating them about the world, telling them how they're supposed to be, and not put them out in the world and let them learn everything in the society for the society to bring them up. So it's all about, it all starts from home. So when your child born and you're planning to start a family, or even if it wasn't planned, you bring a child in this world, you're in charge as a parent to bring them up. Because if my mother didn't bring me up the way I am right now, then I could have been lost in the society as well. So as the society youths and the men, they really have to teach your child, especially the young men in Jamaica, as you said, in the culture in Jamaica culture, it's not only about education but upliftment. So you have to uplift your child.